1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy Hikins and Trevor.
I don't think you believe what you're saying yourself, Emmy, do you? Cuz.
I'm trying to convince myself. It's hard.
They say
it's hard
when
way.
they say when you're in a hole to stop digging. That's what you should. And the other thing I would say here is that, you know, you're acting, or when you talk about this, you seem to suggest that, you know, you've got an absolute situation there that this woman is crazy about you, and you've got an absolute situation there where you're crazy about them. And as if you make your choice, whichever one you choose, and it's always, you seem to be implying that it's always going to be that way. This woman who's crazy about you will be crazy about you no matter what you do, say, or how you can may or may not control the decisions you have. The whole point of relationships is that they are dynamic, aren't they? They don't stay the same. And, you know, what may be true in the first fledglings of that relationship, a few weeks or months, certainly won't be true in the same way after 6, 12 months, a couple of years, and certainly into going on from there into a relationship. So that's the whole point. It's a dynamic thing. And it raises that other thing that, you know, we hear sometimes in other cultures about arranged marriages, for example.
Right.
I think that's part of the culture in India. And I suppose in the West, we might look down upon that and say that's not the way to do it. People shouldn't be forced to marry somebody else. And I don't think they should be forced to marry somebody else. But it does also raise the point about, you know, what is ultimately more likely to be a successful marriage or relationship between a man and a woman, or for that matter, I suppose, a gay relationship as well. What is more likely to be successful? This falling in love, I think it's an interesting phrase, that, isn't it? Falling in love, because falling doesn't kind of sound positive, does it? It sounds a bit of a negative. And I guess we would all say, when you fall in love, it may be gradual, it may be very quick, but it gives you all sorts of incredible feelings, you know, very high, sometimes very low if you start to doubt the other person, and so on. So falling in love is an interesting phrase in itself. But yes, and there's many, I'm sure, relationships out there, marriages and not marriages, you know, where people don't necessarily get married, but which have gone on for years and years. But I think most people would say you do have to kind of, work at a relationship. That sounds a bit pessimistic, but I think people have got to put in to a relationship, because it is a dynamic thing. We all change as time goes by, and hopefully a couple will change together and understand each other and get deeper in love or whatever. But some would say it's much better. I suppose this is what dating apps do. They look at people's compatibility in terms of what they like, what they don't like, what they do in their spare time, and all the rest of it, as if having a lot of matches there in similarities of what you like and what your hobbies are, as if that makes for a good relationship. Now, I mean, on that point, I think I have a perception that it's probably better if you actually, you might share some commonality of what you like to do, but also it's good to have some different things, so you've got different things to talk about. We're
going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Wednesday afternoon. Hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. The leader of our gang will make the show go with a bang and fund the aim of everything Cuz does. And fund the aim of everything Cuz does.